think it's here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Yeah. So yeah, new helmet, guys. All right, so an update on the LS2 helmet that I just bought last year, and why I'm getting something to replace it is that for some reason, after about maybe an hour of riding, I would get this really sore spot going right across the top of my head, right around the forehead, just above it. I don't know what it was. I've never been able to figure it out. I don't know if there was something with the pads that they had in there or the way the foam was laid out in there. I really don't know. But if I do any long riding, which is primarily what I do, it just was so uncomfortable. I was like trying to constantly move the helmet to get that pressure point off the top of my head. And it might last for a little while, you know, it might relieve that pressure, but then it would come back and oh, it hurt. It really did. So I went with an HJC helmet. I've had these helmets before in the past, and I like the way that they fit around my head and everything, but this is a different model than I've had before, so I hope that it will work out for me. I measured my head and I bought what the measurement would call for, and that was a large. Let's see here. All right. Manual instruction. Pop that off like that. This is the HJC I30. That fresh helmet smell. Of course, has the D-ring buckles here. This I30 has actually been designed to go with some sort of a audio speaker system, you know, communication devices that are coming out now. So back here is a door for, I think, the battery pack or something like that. And yeah, it's just pre-designed to already go with a specific communication device. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen to let you know. The reason I got this helmet is because I've gone with the HJC IS33, the jet helmet, I think is what they called it. And it has the shade visor, the sunscreen visor built in, just like this one does. But the control for it was back here. And so you like push it forward and it would drop the visor down, and then you just hit a button and it would spring back. This one does not have that. It's actually got a little control knob right here. And that was exactly what my LS2 was supposed to have, but I got a defective one, and that's why I got it at such a low price. So you can see the sunshade goes up and down. It actually kind of clicks into position there, so I like that. Doesn't really click in the down position though. I wonder if that's going to be an issue, you know, that it might start vibrating up and stuff. It feels like it should maybe lock into place, but it's not. This side is getting caught on something. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. So yeah, it's got the drop-down visor, which is a main thing that I wanted. And it's got a nice tight fit, it looks like. It's already got pin locks on there, so it's pin lock compatible. Let's see, we got just a couple of air vents right up here. You just slide this top portion back and forth, so if you move it forward, it closes the vents. If you move it back, it opens them. It's got a bit of an exhaust vent right there, so as you're riding, the wind pulls and kind of vacuums air through the helmet, and that helps keep you cool. It also has the quick release mechanism that HJC loves to have. So in here, there's a little trigger. You just pull that trigger, the visor pops out, and you can take your visor off. You know, the pads are nice and thick. So So yeah, I think this is going to be great. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. Of course, I go with a gloss black. All right, and for those of you that are wondering, well, why didn't I go with a full face shield or a modular? It's because of my glasses, okay? For me to get those on, I have to take my glasses off, put the helmet on, and then I can put my glasses back on. Usually a open face 3/4 helmet like this one is, I typically don't have to take my glasses off. So let's put it on and see how well it fits. Oh, wow. That's actually quite snug. But you kind of want that in a new helmet because it will loosen up. The pads will start to break down just a little bit and kind of conform to your head. I am going to have to look into getting a snap release instead of doing the D-rings. I think I still actually have my old HJC jet helmet, and I think it's still on there, so I'll have to go take it off and put it on this one. But yeah, I mean, that's nice and solid. It's not moving around on my head at all. This I can see just fine. I can barely see the brow of the visor right here in the front. I have to really look up to see it, and I can barely see it then. I can barely see the sides, and of course I don't see anything down here to get in my way. The screen is very close. I mean, I have a hard time just sticking my fingers up in there. So if I have to like rub my nose or something while I'm riding, I have to flip up my visor to get to it, I think. But even when I've got it on here, it feels like when I drop it down, it pulls the sides in just slightly. So yeah, that's kind of nice, really. The visor doesn't seem to be wiggling or anything like that, so that's a good thing. See, now with it on my head, this came down and it locked into place, so maybe that's the reason why. So maybe I don't have to futz with anything in there. But you see that right there? It's touching my nose. So I might take a Dremel or something and just kind of carve this a little bit higher just so it's not touching my nose, because that's going to be quite irritating. I actually had the same issue on my IS33 helmet, is that it would touch my nose. I never did anything with it though, but this one I'm definitely going to do something about that. But yeah, it looks really nice. It fits well. Still have to figure out that switch. I gotta learn which way to go with it to get it up and down. But yeah, I'm liking this. Now the big thing is, how long can I leave this on before there's any discomfort? You know, am I going to get that pain across the top of my head like I did with the LS2? I'm hoping not. Like I said, I've had these HJCs before. They conform very well to my head. I have a oval shaped head. And when they talk about oval, they're not talking about your face if it's up and down. They're talking about the roundness of your head, you know, going across this way. Mine's oval shaped. Most people are, but there's oval shaped, there's oval / round, and then there are round heads, and there's even elongated ovals. So a helmet fit is very personable to yourself, okay? Just because I'm liking this, it might not fit you properly, or, you know, it doesn't fit your head the way you like. This is very tight. I can kind of feel the sides pressing up against my ears. I don't mind that at all. But there's also room in there. Now, the other thing, too, is that because this is so tight-fitting, even for an open face, it should block out a lot of the noise. You know, I shouldn't have a whole lot of air getting in here and creating a wind turbulence right around my ears. I'm hoping. Unfortunately, though, because of the time of year it is, I cannot go out and give this a trial yet. But as soon as I can, you better believe it, I'm going to be wearing this to give it a shot. So this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. Thanks for watching this unboxing video of the HJC I30 helmet. Remember, guys, always believe in yourself, your heart, your soul, your body. Always believe. Bye, guys.